Reading for January 2nd. Let's take a look and see what energy is going on for Pisces. I am a Pisces rising. So let's see what energy is coming up for us, Pisces. Oop, my little magnet. Okay. All right, Pisces. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, the Tower, King of Coins, Three of Swords. Pisces. Okay, so Pisces has got that analysis paralysis, a little overwhelm. Pisces. Okay, how do I describe this energy? Does Pisces feel punished right now? Do you feel as if the universe has chosen or saw fit to challenge you? I'm seeing two of Wands, okay? Two of Wands is angel on one shoulder, devil on the other, taking in information from both sides. Hi, Amber. Taking information from both sides and not finding solid enough ground in the middle to choose one side versus the other. We also have the Two of Swords, six of one, half dozen of the other. Unable to decide between a path or not choosing a path, feeling stuck right here. Feeling unable to make a choice too. Sometimes one way or the other is it seems like the more you decide one way or the other, it feels like the choices are worse. Well, this or this, neither is better. And then we have the Tower card. Feeling as if shit's tumbling down around you. I just got off the phone with someone who had the same energy. Tower card, like even though things are going great, shit's getting real, it feels like, for Pisces. And Pisces feeling undecided, analysis paralysis, feeling stuck. We've got the Ten of Wands, which is a little anxiety. This is also overwhelm. And we have the Devil card in the center of the reading. That is representative of Capricorn. We're in Capricorn season. Maybe Pisces is having a hard time with the practicality, with the practical day-to-day stuff, or things that are structural, because we're so free flow, right? Building a foundation. You've got the Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands, just like Aquarius did, in a different configuration. So the Devil is our Capricorn symbol, and it's also structure, has a lot to do with Saturn, right? And order. But the Devil card in some respects can also be our bad habits or escapism, or those bad habits, substance abuse, antagonism, things that are coming at us from the outside. However, like, even though this is something we're worried about more coming our way. Okay, we have the Tower card and the Devil card. So that's the first thing that I saw was it's almost being frozen for a second. Like, what do I do? I don't see Pisces freaking out. I don't see Pisces going down the rabbit hole. But I do see there was something that shook your tree a little bit. Twinsy Momsy, what's up? So we do have the Page of Swords, which tells us that Pisces is feeling a little impulsive or wanting to be impulsive. Don't make any snap decisions right now. Okay, so this was what was coming up for Aquarius, if you guys were listening. Aquarius was keeping a lot of things close to the chest because they just don't want to talk about it. I feel a lot of that energy is going on with Pisces too. We have the Three of Swords, right? So the Three of Swords is miscommunication or unable to communicate, right? How do I articulate what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking? However, this is the good thing that I see for Aquarius or Pisces, is I see a super strong foundation. You've got these Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Okay, one is a square structure. And then we've got the Nine of Wands, which is progress. So if we look at the Devil card, which it doesn't really feel like antagonism to me, the Devil card really feels like structure. It feels like Totally Capricorn energy. So if you look at what and we're in Capricorn new moon right now. So there's no coincidence. I don't totally feel like something's antagonizing you, but I do feel like that question has crossed your mind. What is the universe even doing right now? What did I do to cause this? That punishment feeling, you know, the plagued feeling. But here's what I do have to say about this energy. If the devil is Capricorn, if you look at the bottom, it's got the Capricorn symbol right here. That has to do with structure. So perhaps Pisces isn't wanting to be structured right now or having a hard time finding a structure that works within how a Pisces operates. Very much flow with, right? But here's the promise that I can make you. The tension is over. Like if you felt like it's lifted and you don't trust moving forward, it has lifted. You have the 7 of Swords. So if you look here, all of these swords are going away from him. He's got a handful right here that he let go of. And in that moment, it's letting go of this tension. What I am seeing for you is even though you feel like you're having a hard time articulating yourself, we have the 3 of Swords. This is all the back row. So I usually take this inverted pyramid and I take this back row about your come from and where you're going. So that's why I said I feel like you were shaken up a little bit, especially money-wise for Pisces. Money. How am I going to make this work? That's the idea there. But the 2 cards that I see, 3 or 4 actually, King of Cups, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups, and then the Page of Wands. Can I help you? So what that tells me is King of Cups has to do with EQ, emotional intelligence. So even though we are overwhelmed, this doesn't mean that we can't approach it with a little emotional intelligence. If we have to say no, if we have to check out, if we have to make space for conversations, that it's possible, that even though we don't know how to articulate these things. So, and I do feel that Pisces is much more supported than you expected. So that's going to be a surprise for you. You're going to see support coming for you. 4 of Cups. Support. 4s are structures. You've got 4 of Wands, which is your foundation. So you're going to find support where it's least expected. Look at this one. We have a Jameson visiting. Okay. Okay, can't steal the show. So when I talk about structures and practicality too, maybe some of the things that you are undertaking are a little bit over your head. Ask for support. The devil isn't necessarily a bad card. It's really not. If you look at it as sometimes the devil has to do with our programs, the things that run us, right? We don't look at it in that way. But it also has to do with structure, the paradigm, the thing that we have to work through. So perhaps Capricorn is struggling against structure and having to organize things, and it's just feeling a little out of the norm. So navigating through that is frustrating is what I'm saying. So, or maybe there are things that you have to take care of that you once didn't have to, and it's overwhelming. So let's take a look and see what the Pisces moon has to say. And also, it can also be a little bit about escapism too. Are we really being practical? Because I know as a Pisces rising, I can be sometimes in my head and romanticize things instead of looking at them practically, and perhaps that's part of it too. She said, I'm laughing because my house has been a mess and I've been so overwhelmed. Yet here I am, not doing it. Overwhelmed a little bit. All right, let's take a look and see what your Pisces moon is. For those of you that are Pisces moon. 3 of Pentacles. Are we spending a lot of time on the internet? Then we have the 9 of Swords. So is Pisces having a hard time sleeping? I know personally I didn't sleep for shit last night. Fatigue a little bit. Again, that 2 of Wands, that indecision, taking in so much data that you get overwhelmed. Here's the thing. You have the Magician card here. And that has to do with go time, speaking. So as much preparedness as Pisces thinks they have to do, showing up has so much more to say, right? We have the Strength card, which is wisdom. We have the Knight of Cups, which says emotions are all over the place. Nine of Swords, obsessing about things, allowing a litany of things I need to do running through my head at all times, scenarios of conversations, tasks and lists, things that are constantly at the forefront of your brain so that it feels like a train that you can't catch. So, and again, we have the Hermit card, pulling information, taking those lists, looking at how much crazy we have to take care of. So this has caused you to put a little bit of your defensive mechanisms in place. So Pisces is really feeling behind the fence a little bit. I'll peek through the keyhole to see if you're there, and I'll decide. You're just kind of watching. That's this Three of Wands. I'm sorry, Three of Pentacles. So maybe you're just watching the world through the internet right now. Maybe you're just watching through your window. You're not really wanting to come out. And that's okay, because I feel like Pisces is kind of tired. We have this Nine of Wands. And you're seeing like, you feel like it'll be drama if you do. So a couple things to bring up. One is the Strength card. We've been talking about the Strength card all week. It's been a theme, I think. Now, the Strength card is in Egyptian tarot, in the original archetypes, the Strength card was called the Enchantress. And I loved that viewpoint, because the Strength card is about wisdom and how we process information to rewrite old programs. This is our shadow work, breaking generational traumas, generational genetic predispositions. But the Strength card once was called the Enchantress. So think about what kind of finesse it takes to get things done in that way. So different than forcing things, because you can't get a lion to like you by walking up and smacking it. You're going to get your ass beat. There's always a lion in the Strength card. Taming the lion. Taming the beast. I mean, it just takes a little finesse. Pisces. Maybe not work it so hard, Pisces. Remain in the moment. Ask for support is a huge message too, because Pisces is about to throw it in the towel. I've got this Eight of Cups energy over here. Seven of Cups, overwhelmed. Pisces would sign up for a freak out if it was permitted. I just want to freak out. So the Magician card here is the one that I'm focusing on the most. Well, the Strength too. These two cards talk to us about wisdom and go time. Like the curtain is about to go up. Pisces, you're on stage. It's time to take center stage and be present. Strength and the Magician. The Magician's on stage. That curtain's about to go up. It talks about not having any more dress rehearsal. So I think there's been a lot of preparedness that's going on for Pisces too. We're just undecided. I'm also seeing at the very top center of the reading is the Page of Cups. You've got new beginnings all around you. Take up these opportunities. Don't be scared. I mean, I can see why. It's been a crazy couple of years. All right. Let us pull a card from Divination of the Ancients and see what your focus is for this week. To book your one-on-one, visit karmaondeck.com for channeling and energy work, classes, mentorship, coaching, etc. See what your card is, Pisces. Let's go on this side this time. Precision. All right. So numerology talks about precision, but it also talks to us about alignment. Precision. So taking our time is valuable, allows us to go slow. Just because you have the Magician and it's go time does not mean you have to go leaping off the cliff. It doesn't mean trust everything. It means execute these steps one by one. Don't rush them. And that's your message for this week. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Thinking about recalibrating a little bit and coming back and doing some Q&A. So if anybody wants to have some questions answered with some one-card pulls, let me know. Please tell me where you are in the world, how you feel your reading went, and like, subscribe, share,